this is a difficult spot you've probably never been in your football career. What is the path to keep fighting, to keep, pushing forward to try to get this thing back on track?
Right now, the focus is going 1-0 every week. Get to a streak of games we can at the end of the season. Win 4 straight, make a bowl game. Going to keep fighting until the possibility of that isn't a thing.
So Pro Football Focus says you're the top edge. So does that give you bragging rights over Dante a little bit? Is that kind of fun? And do you get a free subscription out of that?
I actually didn't know that, but it's just kind of on the back burner at the moment. Right now, the focus is just on trying to win at all costs, and hopefully get back on track this week.
Coach Satterfield's talked about vocal leadership and how there was much more energy against Baylor. What have you kind of seen from the leadership on the defensive side of the ball? Who's kind of stepped up in the past few weeks as from a veteran's point of view?
I feel like it's always been there. Me, Dante, and Briggs, of course. Deshaun Pace started to vocalize more, and it's starting to be seen and felt a little bit more. And even Jonathan Thompson, he started to speak a little bit more. He's gotten to start the past few games due to some injuries, and he's been doing really well. And I think he'll be good moving forward as I progress out of here, and he's the next in line. I think he'll be really good.
UCF is a team that you guys are really familiar with. How was this week maybe a little bit different in terms of preparation compared to the past couple weeks?
I don't think there'll be any difference. They move at a little bit faster tempo. Just got to be ready for that. Familiarity breeds contempt, but we have to come in here like it's a normal work week, just like it's a new opponent coming in here, and get ready for them and prepare to win the game on Saturday.
You're one of only a couple guys that actually might be the only guy that enrolled early after that losing season, the 4-8 season. Is there anything from those guys that you were around as you saw that off season kind of catapult into the 2018 year that you think back on that you looked at how they handled it?
They just came back in ready to work. They knew that season was just not what the talent they had showed. They just tried to put it behind them, and every day was just working towards something new, something positive, and having older guys like Cortez Brown and Cope and Kamani and Gary Campbell and those guys. They were just trying to improve every day. They never really hung too much on the past, and then they just instilled that in me. Just never let it happen again. So we're trying to right now right this ship, get back to an even record. That's the best we can do at the moment, and get to a bowl game.
There were no sacks Saturday. What do you see out of John Rice Plumlee? You saw him a little bit last year. I don't know if you traveled to that game or not, because I know you were hurt, but very mobile. What do you see out of him? You've chased your share of quarterbacks.
They actually have 2 really mobile quarterbacks. Just the game plan for him is keep him in the pocket, make him throw the ball. But obviously, they run 80-some plays, so that's going to be a little bit tough. But I do think we'll be able to match up with him really well in some of our drop 8 concepts. Just make him be the quarterback they needed him to be on Saturday. So we'll see.
RJ Harvey was a guy who exploded versus you guys last season. Just talk about the challenges he brings to the table coming into Saturday's matchup.
All the running backs are home run hitters, RJ especially. He flashed last week 2 weeks ago versus Oklahoma. He found a little seam and took it for about 70, and it was just like, this kid just hit top end speed in about 4 steps. But no, they definitely have some home run hitters over there. Have to corral them, keep them inside, and tackle when our opportunities present themselves, and win our one-on-one matchup with them in a hole. Just got to get them down.
Was that maybe the best back you faced in your career last week?
I think J.K. Dobbins has an edge on him, and Kenneth Gainwell.
He was up there, though.
Oh, yeah. That boy was good.